Muffins. It's Nikki Zieg again. Welcome back. Welcome back to leaving. I don't know. So another, I guess, top of the head story again today, since I clearly have no continuous content that is like a theme or, you know, gameplay type of thing, or just has a ongoing theme with it. I'm just yelling at you basically and telling you stupid stories. So today I, get up with the thought, maybe I should just tell people how ridiculous my face and hair looks. Also, but first, I should tell them how ridiculous my wedding is going to end up being. And I will probably be looked at very, very funnily because I'm not a traditional girl. And the thing, I like to say that I'm unique. I mean, I don't, if I've got a shirt that I have wanted to wear forever, and I see someone else wearing it, and I had spent, like, let's say $100 on it for some reason, absurd reason, and I see someone else have that shirt on, that shirt never gets worn again. I want to be, especially for the bridal thing, I never wanted a cookie cutter bride. Or I never wanted to be a cookie cutter bride. I didn't want the reception to be exactly the same as everybody else's. I wanted things to be different. I wanted it to be memorable. I wanted it to obviously be fun. A little bit weird. It's going to be weird for some people who don't get it, but that's the fun of it for me. I guess kind of the funny thing too, I was never the little girl who dreamt up, like, her perfect wedding dress, or her perfect wedding dress, what it's gonna look like, where the beading is, if there's beading, lace, like what type of dress, where they wanted to be married, and all that type of stuff. Never, ever came into this mind of mine until I accidentally, accidentally got engaged to Brian. So, never looked at wedding gowns, never thought about them, never thought, oh, hey, like, that's really pretty, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I was in my brother's wedding 2 years ago now. So, I mean, I helped my sister-in-law with her dress, but it was never like, oh my God, I really wish I could put on this wedding gown and I could be getting married and it would be so much fun. Never. Never like that, ever. I'm getting there now because I'm excited. It's my wedding. It's my fiance, who I love from the bottom of my heart. I make fun of him so much, but I do love him, I promise. So my wedding is started. Obviously, if you haven't watched any video of this at all, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say I'm a diehard Hockey's fan. I mean, sorry to like point my boobs at you, but I'm a diehard Red Wings hockey fan, and that's going to be incorporated to my wedding no matter what you say, what my parents say, what God says, what the church says. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm going to do it. And so this is kind of where my parents and I struggled a bit, because like I said, I didn't want to be that person who had the perfect fairy tale Cinderella wedding. I didn't want that. I wanted something fun. I wanted something different. One of my cousins, she got married and had the people walk through, Stargate, walk through like the Stargate to come in the reception, and all the table numbers were cool, and it hit me like, this is what I would want if I ever got married, which I don't want to, but this is what I would do. And so now that I am getting married and my wedding is happening in what I believe 17 days. So that's a little scary. I don't know why I just thought about that. So, like I said, I'm obviously including the wings. And for the ceremony, they're not gonna let me. I've tried really, really hard with this on them. They will not budge with me doing anything like crazy. It has to be, very strict Catholic wedding ceremony. Like, there's no fuckery with them. So the only two things I was able to get out of it that I wanted horribly bad was the song that I am walking down the aisle to my fiance, and the song that we will be walking out to, which will be Don't Stop Believin'. And probably most of you don't know, if you're not a Red Wings fan, is associated with the Red Wings. Because when they sing the certain line, born and raised in South Detroit, that is always screamed at the end of a game, and the song is played. That part is screamed at the end of the game every single time if we win, which is not often anymore. But it's still so much fun, and it has so much meaning in my heart. So I wanted that to be our recessional song. I believe that's the right word. So we're going to use that, and that's pretty much all I got. All the, pushing and shoving, that's pretty much all I got with that. So I'm okay with that. I'll deal with that with the ceremony. I'm more focused on the reception, because that is the fun part. Everybody loves a wedding reception, especially with an open bar. So, if somebody had the nerve to ask me, are you having an open bar? And I was like, I'm pretty sure I sent you an invite and you know me, so I believe you should know that I would never have, like, a pay bar. Like, you shouldn't have to pay for your alcohol at my party. I'm sorry. Sorry for the people who do that. Just not me. It's just not me. So, at the reception. So, I scaled down a lot. I wanted a lot of weird stuff going on. A lot of nerdy stuff. Like I said, I'm a huge nerd. So, I wanted a ton of nerdy stuff going on everywhere. And when I went to the florist and started realizing realizing that it's gonna look crazy. Like, it's gonna look insane. It's probably gonna give me epilepsy, if not you, and it's just not gonna work. So what I am doing for my reception, just so I can have it, there is me, my personality in it. It's, I've had a part in it, and, I really just need to not be the same as everybody else. Funny enough, because I'm, talking on here, uploading on YouTube, like everyone else trying to make money, even though everything's crapped out now. But regardless, so the first thing is that my wedding cake is in the shape of the Stanley Cup. And for those of you who don't know what the Stanley Cup looks like, I'm really ashamed of you, and you just Google it. You have to Google it. It is the hardest trophy to win in all of sports. I believe it weighs like 35 pounds, and it's huge. So that is, my cake's gonna look exactly like that. And then the cake toppers, like the cake topper, which would be me and my fiance. It has us next to each other, and him in his tux and I'm in my dress, and the little extra we added to it was I have on a Wings jersey over my dress, so you can see the bottom of my dress, but the top is the Wings jersey, and I still have the veil and it's bridal. You can see my gown at the end, but I still have a jersey. And then for him as well, he also has a jersey over, on top, and then he has his tux pants. And then you turn us around, and the names on the back are gonna be my new last name, and then it'll read, I think I'm first, so my number is 20 and his number is 17. So it'll say 2017 since that is the year we are getting married. I can't speak. I'm having like mini mouth seizures, if you can't tell. So that's really annoying me right now. I'm sorry. But yeah, so we're having that. That's really fun. I'm really excited about that. They're really, 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 really cute. I don't think I've seen it done before, so I'm really excited to be one of the first people to have something like that. Also, I threw in my love of Doctor Who with the gift table. So my father is an amazing woodworker. He can do anything. He can literally fix any shit you ask him to. He can do it. He can do it all. His dad, my grandfather, who passed away a few years back, was a woodworker, and he made toys and would sell them, and he was so good. And I remember a lot of my childhood toys were from him. So my dad has kind of just taken it up, and he, after my grandfather had passed, he had gotten a bunch of different, woodworking tools to make things easier for him. So he's been making a lot of sweet stuff lately, and so he's made me, I haven't been able to see it because it's a surprise for me, but he is making me a TARDIS. If you don't watch Doctor Who, I don't like you as much, but I still like you, just not as much. But I will say Peter Capaldi is not one of my biggest people. He's just not. I'm a David Tennant girl, always will be. So I have him making the TARDIS, and it's the blue police box. If people are just not, it's just not there because, I don't know, it's not a really huge show. It's a British show. So he's having that made. He's making it for me. He made it for me out of wood. He painted it. He ordered stickers, I believe, and he's wiring it up to make the light and sound work. But there's going to be a little slit somewhere where the cards, people will be able to put the cards. So that's going to be really, really cool. I hate that he won't let me see it, but I know it's going to be amazing because he's, some of the stuff he's already done for the wedding with some woodwork. He has a huge huge Z with a B and an M attached to it for the wedding, and then we'll obviously hang it up somewhere in our apartment after that. So that's cute. And as far as the table numbers, this is another, probably the last, second to last. I don't know. I'm not going to math for you right now. The table numbers. It'll either be like a table number, but like this, and a name, like the table name, or just do away with the numbers entirely and just have the name. So it's like all nerdy things. Like, so let's say like one table would like be a Harry Potter table, and it would be like platform 9 3/4 or something, and one would be, let's say, Star Wars. You would name something from Star Wars, like, I don't know. I'm just thinking of characters. I'm trying to think of places. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. Don't kill me. So, like what? Tatooine. Then we were gonna, yeah, like I said, just name the tables in a funny way of names of nerdy stuff that we enjoy. So I was gonna use something from Sherlock Holmes, just different little things, just to add a little bit of my personality into the equation, because it was just too plain for me. So I wanted something that, you know, had me in it. So that's basically it, I believe. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, no, there is. I lied. I have a groom's cake. I don't believe he knows about it, but I have them making a groom's cake, which is just the Red Wings logo. And no one will eat that cake. Everyone will be served the Stanley Cup cake. So that's what our guests will be served. But I'm having Brian made a special red wing wheel cake. It's probably about like this little, like really cute. So we can save that, and it'll be a little thing. And I keep thinking of things. My garter is Red Wings. Has got like a little Red Wing logo, like pin thing on it, which is really fun for me. No one knows about it. So it's not huge things that I keep putting in there, because I didn't want it to get out of control, like I said before. It's just more of, I want my personality here. I want you to know that, you know, this is me. I'm weird. If you hate that, bye. Like, there's a door. But I mean, it's great. Like, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be super, super fun. Having just different things, and having people see different things. And it kind of coincides with how I didn't want my wedding invites to be so traditional. So the RSVP cards were ad libs. So they had to like fill in like a verb, noun, you know, that type of thing. And some of them were so inappropriate that I need to find a frame and like be able to like frame a few of them up there, because they're so funny and inappropriate, and that's me. So I think that's pretty much it about the crazy, weird, annoying wedding reception that I'm having. You're probably surprised to know that it's not being held in a garbage dumpster, because but you know, genetics can't help me here. So we will see what tomorrow's topic should be, unless someone decides to actually comment on how annoying I am and tell me something to talk about. Because all I can think about right now is hockey and how close my wedding is getting. And it's scaring me. It's scaring me a lot. So, hockey, wedding, I don't have anything to talk about. That's like something I would want to say. So, just, if you have any suggestions, or you want to hear about something, tell me. Tell me in my description. I will have my Facebook, my Instagram, my Snapchat, and I should add my Twitter. I never use Twitter because I'm an old ass bitch, and I should use it though, so I'll add that in there this time. And then, like I said, you can always comment. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would love you if you could do that for me right now. And then you can always message me on here. And like I said, with my hockey video, tell me your hockey team so we can shit talk. And I keep saying so you don't have to tell me because it's really, I get it. No, but I'll try to stop. I really will. I'll try for you. Just for you. I'll wait. Seizures. I'll wait. Thank you. Okay, so I will end this video. It's 20 minutes now, so I don't know what I was doing for that amount of period of time. That didn't even make sense. So I need to go lay down, I think, because I am sick. So I should probably head over to the couch. But if this doesn't upload, sorry. I don't know if I'll do it again. And I will see your little shitty, pretty faces later.